What's up, Gunpla modelers? This is StryderPrime bringing you a new edition of Gundam Models, and how's everyone doing? Today I announce my new contest, which is going to be called the 2023 Gunpla Custom Diorama Contest, Part 1. That's right. It's going to be 2 parts instead of 1. I've been meaning to do a contest for a long time on my channel, and last year I was gonna do one in the middle of the summer, but unfortunately certain things didn't turn out the way I wanted, and I was like, darn it, I wish I could have done it. But now that we're in 2023, I'm in a new place, new location. I'm still rearranging a few things here and there. I got a bit of a mess, but that doesn't mean I can start the contest now. And like I said, 2 parts. It's going to be diorama themed for this year. Part 1 will be starting now. Part 2 will be at the last 6 months of the year, like in the summertime. So we'll go from summer to fall, while now we're going from winter to spring. So my idea for this is diorama builds. I've been a big fan of diorama for a long time. I've done a few here and there. My first diorama build was a little bit too ambitious at the time. If anybody remembers me building a massive diorama with 6 mobile suits and making my own custom buildings and floor, and you know, I learned something new. I didn't know what to do, but it was my first time getting my feet wet in building a diorama. And I've done a few here and there, especially like a ship diorama, and I did the 2 Zaku 1s sniper team that I made, which is in storage unfortunately. I wish I could have brought it here as a point of reference. But my goal is now to make a diorama this year for myself, and of course I want you guys to build one as well. And I will be giving out prizes, a lot of prizes. First, let's begin with the time frame. Starting today, December 7th, 2023, the contest begins now, and it will end on April 7th, 2023. So you got literally 3 months. 3 months to complete this. By the 15th of April, I will announce the winners. If you want to join the contest, all you need to do is send an email with the subject line 2023 Gunpla Custom Diorama Contest to my email address, StryderPrime@gmail.com. Once I receive it, obviously what you're going to do is you're going to put in your name, location. Don't give me your address, just give me your location, and kit or kits that you're going to be using for the diorama. Take a photograph of the kit that you're going to make, and then that's it. Once you send it, you're entered. You have, of course, 3 months to complete, and then the deadline will be the 7th. Of course, by the 7th, I should be seeing the completed build, at least 10 to 15 high-resolution, well-lit, detailed images of your completed build. And then myself and, of course, Prime 92, if she's willing to help me out, we will review each diorama picture, and we'll choose the winners. That's pretty simple, right? Now, grand prize for the person who, wins, will be the Master Grade Zeta Gundam version Koto, donated by me to you. Second, and now I'm going to say the grand prize right now, but there's going to be 5 more prizes, because I'm going to do 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th prize, you could say. I don't know, I have kits that I'm going to give out, but I don't want to say it yet. But I know grand prize will be Zeta Gundam version Koto. The other 4 I will announce accordingly, but I'll give you a hint. I think what I'll do is I'll be giving you it'll be the I know the GM Spartan, which I purchased, is going to be part of it. The new Gundam 00F, the one with the big cannon over it, that's another one, but that's the entry grade, and 2 others. I may also do bundles, depending on how I feel. If I feel very, very generous, we'll go from there. Now, the theme. First of all, I've been a big fan of dioramas, but the one thing I like dioramas is I like space-themed dioramas. It's a very, very difficult diorama to build, because when you do a ground-based diorama, it's easy, you know. Put a terrain, take a plate, put terrain on it, structures and buildings, and put your kit or kits on it. Do a little scene, and you're done. With space-themed dioramas, it's a little different, because obviously you cannot simulate space unless you have a board in the back with stars and then show it flying about. I kind of feel like I don't like that type of diorama. I like where there's something in the diorama that represents something that's in space. So, like, let's say a couple of floating asteroids, small little asteroids, or one big asteroid where the mobile suit is on top, below, or the sides. A piece of debris from a ship or a colony that's floating into space, and the mobile suit is flying around it, or again, on top or below, or whatever. Or maybe the actual, like, section of a ship where it's nice and clean and it's doing a flyby, or on top of a ship where it's on top of a deck, or on top of, or a flight deck. That could be done. Or a bridge, you know, like the section of a bridge, or turret, or something like that. I've seen many people do something like that inside a hangar deck. That's allowable, you know. But the whole purpose of the diorama is that it has to simulate space. So if it's inside a structure or a deck or something like that, it has to show the mobile suit either floating about or like in a 0G position. So a stand or some sort of support is required for it to hold up. Another would be, of course, yes, obviously not all mobile suits are going to be floating on a inside of a hangar. So if you have simulations of what do you call it, personnel floating about, moving around, you know, that will be acceptable. Now, I would like to, it doesn't matter what scale you want to use, whether it's a high grade kit, which would probably be a lot easier to use, but if you're willing to go a bit further, I'll accept master grades or RE100 kits. Gunpla kits, no 30-minute missions, I know, blasphemy, or any other brands like, you know, like Hasegawa or Wave, or, you know, this is going to be all Gundam themed, and it doesn't matter what series it is. But keep it consistent. So if you're going to use 2 mobile suits, one cannot be from 00 and the other from Seed. If you're doing Seed, obviously it has to be Seed units. If you're going to use 00 units, it has to be 00 units. Think of something unique. Like here, here's a picture of a scene where, you know, mobile suits are flying about. I just took some images online from people who custom build their own type of things, whether it's from Thunderbolts or from you know, Universal, any timeline from the Universal Century, that is acceptable. 1 or 2 kits, perfect, you know, to show a specific scene. Battle scene, that's acceptable, you know. Damage, great, you know. I want to see detail, I want to see decals, I want to see your best work. And obviously for those who have never tried this, try the best, you know, this is a good starting point to try, because again, I'm giving away 5 prizes. Prize 1 will be Zeta Gundam, but I may increase the prices to more if I see some great work. I have a lot of backlog kits, which I'm prepared to part from my collection. I can't believe I said that, but there you go. So that is the contest, a space-themed contest using whatever scale of Gundams you have. I hope to see some great work. And obviously this is good for those who are here in the New Jersey area. If you could build it in time, you could bring it to MosquitoCon, which I am planning to do my own diorama space build as well, right after I'm finished with the current build that I'm working on, and bring it to the show so you guys can see it. And if you guys built yours, I can't wait to see it at the show as well. So, and then you can have it ready for other shows or other contests as well. If anyone has any questions, so let me give you a limitation. So yeah, no third-party kits. I will allow option parts, yes. So MSG parts or wave parts you can use. Custom build cards, yes. I would like to see some, third-party vehicle. Okay. No vehicles. If you custom make your vehicles, fine. No vehicles from other brands. That's a given. Anything, your lighting, it's up to you, of course. But again, you have until your entry must be completed by April 7th, 2023 at midnight Eastern Standard Time. And then on the 15th, I will make announcements and show off the winners. So, but again, any questions, don't hesitate to send me an email with the entry. I'm also on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter if you want to send me information as well. I hope you guys are ready for this. I'm ready for it as well. I want to do my own and see how far I can go. I have some ideas and I have my kits ready. Let's begin building the 2023 custom Gunpla, I gotta say that out right, 2033 Gunpla Custom Diorama Contest, Part 1. With that being said, I'd like to thank you guys all for watching. And what can I say but stay tuned for more Gundam models yet to come. You guys all have a great day.